experienced quite a lot of different things, and so far I think I'm holding my own. I haven't passed out yet. So, and your mark get set, go.
CBD lemonade, and while he explains to you what this does, you can feel the effects.
Okay.
So I'm giving you a 2.5 milligram dose, that's 5 drops, less is more, and he can go from there.
Tell me, is this infused with the flavoring or something like that? Or?
Not at all. It's nothing but pure organic cannabis grown in the sun, and then we infuse the entire plant into either organic olive oil or alcohol, and then it's a cold press process. So it's non-decarboxylated, there's no psychoactivity to it, so you can have any range of ratios of CBD-A to THC-A, get all the medicinal benefits without the psychoactivity. And then we also...
That's very important nowadays.
Absolutely. For a lot of people that just can't go through their day with having any psychoactivity, with ours you can uptake your THC-A, which is extremely anti-inflammatory, and the CBD-A, which is also anti-inflammatory in its own right, but it's also great anti-anxiety, anti-stress, very calming. Oh, it's wonderful. It's just a lemonade that we added, and so it's nothing but pure cannabis added to organic olive oil.
You don't even really taste it.
No, not at all. And then in the olive oil, it's wonderful. It's a great little flavor.
So like cooking with it and stuff like that?
You don't want to cook with it because that would decarboxylate it.
Ah, yes, the temperature.
And also our dosing is so small. We make it so every drop out of our bottle is a 0.5 milligram. So you can, that's one of the great things about tinctures is that you can microdose and manage your dose up a 0.5 milligram or down a 0.5 milligram at a time. It's called titrating. And when you do that, that way you can dial in your dose very precisely. And since it goes through your bloodstream and it passes your digestion, you get a consistent, accurate, repeatable dose every time. So somebody who's unfamiliar with dosing with cannabis, it's a very easy way to dial in what's the best ratio in cannabinoids and terpenoids for you.
And bioavailability, it just like it absorbs easily and effortlessly?
It works in different ways. It's polyphasic and biphasic, so it works as a stimulant in low dose, and it can be a sedative at high dose, but it also works through our CB1 and CB2 receptors in many different ways. It's pleiotropic. So it's going to do all kinds of things in all different manners, and it's kind of like a spider web. You know, you have your THC-A does great things on its own. THC does other great things on its own. CBD, THC, CBD-A, all of those. But if you put them together, you get this web that covers...
Power pack.
Exactly. And it's got the widest therapeutic window with the largest range of dosing effectiveness out of anything, especially when you go with the good 1-to-1 ratio.
Studies show that it's a combination, it's not just one. That to get the most potent effects, and not like being high, I don't mean that, I mean medically, the most potent effects is a 1-to-1, so a combination of both.
30 equals 90 or 100. It's amazing how much that they multiply the forces of each other, especially when you have, you know, a whole plant infusion where you're not pulling things out of the plant.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it's important for people to understand dosing. Like, some people don't know how much to smoke or how much to eat. This is very easy. It's by the drip, right? So it makes things simple for you at home if you want to medicate and be able to like control the amount that you're having more accurately. Thank you for taking the time. We really appreciate it. Where do we find this if we wanted to get it? If the people at home wanted to get this, where would they go?
We're in dispensaries all over California. Go to our website at fiddlers-greens.com, and there'll be a map there that shows our dispensary closest to you. And there's a lot of also educational resource material there that would help you choose which medicine will work the best for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.